Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Well, hello there, my beautiful Pisces. I hope you're all doing mighty fine. Thank you for all the beautiful likes, the comments, the shares, the donations. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out more than you'll ever know. So, my beautiful Pisces, before we get into the reading, as usual, I am going to put down the holy water. I haven't done a portal reading since the beginning of the month, so now that we're at the end of the month, we're going to check in on the portal here. So, okay, first of all, do not timestamp the portals, because you're basically taking away somebody's free will decision to choose a portal, and I don't think that any of you, would want to do that to somebody else. Okay, so with that being said, there's 3 different portals. And obviously you're not, I know what portals, I've assigned the colors. So basically all you have to do is pick your color. All right. And then, I will flip over, the yellow or the pink or the blue card, and then you'll find out what portal you are in. So basically with the portal readings, we're going to look at what energy are you stepping into. We're going to take a look at the lesson and the challenges that are going to arise with whatever portal you're stepping into, the blessings coming, and then the advice. And then I will pull an oracle. Yeah, we're going to pull, let me get out my oracle messages. Yep, I'm going to pull out my oracles right now, so I have those ready to rock and roll for you all. So, oracles are out here. Obviously, I'm not putting those on the table. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do the first portal here. This is abundance, success, okay? This is about career and growth. Okay, so, what lessons or challenges are you, what energy are you stepping into? This looks like a very excited energy. Lessons or challenges. Okay, this is going to be the Chariot with the portal. I'm going to just put this over here. No, I'm going to keep this over here. Usually I actually take them all off the table. I might actually, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to take them all off the table. I'm going to try to keep them all on the table. Blessings coming to you with abundance and success, which is looking very, very nice here. And then the advice, okay, 7 of Pentacles, okay. So let's clarify here this with abundance and success here with the Knight of Wands. We're going to clarify this. Okay. So this is kind of a powerful energy when it comes to transformation and breakthrough, especially in the realm of basically like ambition and mental clarity here. So you're stepping into an abundant, bold, and very much like action-oriented, like driven energy. So this is about you fearlessly pursuing your goals and your passions. So you could have new ventures, creative ideas here coming towards you. But you're becoming magnetic, basically, and you're drawing opportunities your way. So you're overcoming some kind of shadow with the 9 of Swords. So this is about you releasing anxiety and self-doubt, and maybe even sleepless nights, okay? So you're basically confronting, like, mental blocks and maybe some limiting beliefs that have held you back. So you're leaving behind a scarcity mindset and choosing to heal rather than worry, because, you know, we've got the Star and this is your beacon. So you're stepping into like an energy of hope, healing, and renewal. This is like divine alignment. So you're being blessed with inspiration and basically like spiritual guidance. So you're stepping into a phase where your passion meets healing and is uplifted by faith, okay? This is a powerful energy, but what was once like filled with fear and doubt is now being changed here into confidence, hope, and basically success. So the lessons and challenges here that are going to arise is the Chariot. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the lessons and challenges here basically are, I would say, the lesson is movement. Okay, so like, this is kind of like trusting yourself. This is about trusting yourself, trusting that you can move forward towards what you want. So this is your lesson, is you need to learn to move forward toward what you want. Okay? And once you trust yourself, because this is divinely guided, this is showing me that you're going to have recognition for whatever you're doing here. Okay, maybe you decide you're going to start a crochet business. Maybe you decide, you're going to start making candles. I don't know. But whatever this is like, okay, you're going to be able to find balance. Okay, that's what this is. So this is about trusting yourself and knowing that you're going to get the recognition that you deserve here. And this is going to bring a big amount of balance into your life. So this is about you needing to trust yourself. So basically the blessings that are coming here is you're getting emotional fulfillment with the 10 cups. So this is good. You're getting emotional fulfillment and you're not going to feel like you're juggling things. Like this is like, it's a smooth energy. A smooth energy. So this is about you, like, stepping into whatever you're wanting to do here. And this is about being open to learning things. So this is good. So your advice basically is, okay, patience here, okay? You got to work on things, okay, for a while before you actually start to see the results. So your advice here is to have patience, okay? Because it's like basically, this is, when you're in the energy of like, I need to have patience, you're like, it's kind of like planting a seed, right? And then it's like, you're like, some seeds take different times of like germination periods to actually, sprout. Okay, so just be mindful that each one of you are going to have a different germination period with whatever you're doing. So not all this, you guys aren't all the same people. So all your seeds are going to germinate at different times. Okay. Other than that, this is really good. So I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to pull this right off the table now. And then we're going to get into pink here. So if you chose pink. And again, please do not timestamp these. Otherwise, you take away from somebody else's free will to choose freely. And I know that you guys would not want to do that to somebody else. Now, would you? No, I don't think you would. And if you would, then I don't think you belong here. Okay. So we are moving on to pink. So, I bet you want to know what's here, right? I'm sure you do. Pink is, this is love and connection. So, what energies are you stepping into here? Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups, the lessons and challenges that are going to arise, your blessings coming here, and then the advice. Okay. I feel like you're stepping into like an energy of like, you know what, like, fuck it. There's something here where it's like you're realizing that you're fine on your own. And basically anything that isn't worthy of your time or your energy, you're kind of just flushing it down the drain. Okay? I feel like this is more, you're having this is more of like self-love. Okay? This is what I'm picking up. This is for somebody who is loving themselves more. So let's get a little bit here with the self-love. Hi, Bailiff. Hi, Bailiff. Hi. He's like, I'm here, Pisces. Oh, that's my big boy. He's my big boy. Oh, I just love him so much. Okay, we're going to clarify the Five of Cups, Louie. We're going to clarify it, Brother Vinny. Yeah, we're going to do that. You want to help me clarify it? Okay, so what energies is Pisces stepping into here with this self-love? Okay. And so I feel like you're just kind of like having a meeting of the minds with yourself right now. That's what this is. I feel like right now, I feel like right now, you're just kind of all about yourself. I feel like this is all about your spirituality. Okay? And you're very reluctant here. There's like reluctant to start anything new with anybody else because it's giving me this energy of like you're fine being with yourself. I feel like you're just kind of like really getting out into nature, connecting with earth. Hawks could be very, very important. Okay. Hawks. 2 hawks. I don't know why I'm saying 2 hawks. 2 hawks. Dragonflies. Countryside. But yeah, I'm just kind of picking up this energy where it's like, yeah, would you like some love from somebody, you know? But it's kind of like you're really just focused on yourself. But there could be still something here that you're questioning, however. And I don't know what this thing is that you're questioning. I feel like you still are me. I feel like it's a partnership. But right now, that's just not on the table. So instead, I feel like you're just kind of focused, okay, with your truths, with your facts, what makes you happy. So what are the challenges here that are going to arise here? Yeah, I feel like you're going to start to feel stuck and impatient, and you're going to not trust your higher self is what I'm kind of picking up. That's the challenge and the lesson that's going to arise with this. It's like nothing's going good. It's like there's like you're feeling stuck and you're not listening to your higher self. So that's the challenge or the lesson that's arising with this. But this is self-love. So the blessing's coming. This seems like you're drawing boundaries here. Okay? You're drawing boundaries. You're drawing boundaries. Excuse me. You're drawing boundaries. You're trusting your intuition. Okay? And if someone does not show up with a rose, okay, a horse, a love letter, and a picnic, it's like this isn't going to work for you. So basically you're drawing boundaries. You're like, nope, this is what I want. If you don't show up with a dozen roses, a love letter, a picnic, a horse, and some wine, it is not happening. So the advice here is to go out and have fun. And yeah, if you feel like you're being pulled to do something, go towards it and don't let other things hold you back. This is about go have fun. Don't sit there. Don't be stagnant. All right. So that's a pretty good energy. So the third and final portal here is transformation. So what are you stepping into here? This is something new that you have not done yet. Okay, and this is for transformation. So this is personal change. This is rebirth. This is spiritual awakening. The lessons and the challenges here is the Seven of Swords. The blessings coming here is the King of Wands and the advice, Ten of Wands. So let's talk to this new energy that's Pisces is stepping into here for transformation. Let's talk this new energy that Pisces... Oh, oops. I got the wrong deck. I gotta put that away. What is the energy here that Pisces is stepping into with the Fool, this new energy? What is this new thing here that Pisces is stepping into? So obviously, this is telling me that you've completed a chapter in your life, okay? So I don't know what the chapter is that you've completed into your life, but it's allowing you to do something new here. Okay. Got one. Oh, nice. So this is kind of like about you being braver. You're being more determined, and basically you are kind of unshakable right now. So this is like a fresh start. Unburdened by the past, obviously, as I said. So this is like reclaiming your innocence, okay, your trust, and your sense of wonder. So it's like you're taking a leap here, even if the path isn't fully visible. So this is a energy of like liberation and basically being authentic with your self-expression. You're changing into someone who trusts your journey, and you're like unafraid of like being different. So you're becoming somebody here who is more focused, driven, and you're in control of where you're going. So this is about harnessing your energy, your emotions, and directing it with purpose. So you're no longer being pulled into like any opposite directions. So you're basically aligning with yourself right now. So this is about self-assertion, resilience, okay? So your transformation is like alchemy of like freedom, determination, and you're leaving behind hesitation and stepping into a new chapter where you're boldly kind of guided by your soul here, and you're driven by your purpose. And I feel like you're ready to defend your place in the world, okay? So the energies here that are coming in for the challenges is Seven of Swords. So you can have a really hard time trusting this path. That's what this is. And you could honestly deceive yourself and feel like that things aren't going to be concrete because you're on a new journey. So anytime you're on a new journey, it is going to be, it's not going to be concrete, okay? Right off the bat, you've got to go on the journey. You've got to master the journey. You've got to know the journey in order for things to be concrete. You know, it was like me when I went to Red River Gorge. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know anything about it. But I spent like 4 days there, and guess what? I mastered the journey. I know the whole entire park. Okay, I'm just using that as an analogy here. So this is about you not getting in two minds of the journey. Okay? So don't set yourself up for failure. So the blessings that are coming to you here, this is good energy. I made some potato salad this morning too, guys, right before I started this reading. I had 3 potatoes, and I just like, and it's, how funny is that? The potatoes were there for a couple of weeks. So, blessings coming to you here. This is like confidence. This is giving you confidence. Confidence. There we go. Confidence. Right? Because the strength card basically is usually the Empress on the strength card. And she's the lion tamer. Okay, she's the one that can put the leash around the lion and trust that the lion here is not going to bite her. So, your confidence is up. Because you're going with the flow. And we've got the star. I got to get a protection stone. So, this is like a whole new world. and a whole new you, okay? This is like a renewal energy. So your energy levels will peak, okay? So the advice here, okay, is basically don't stress out. Don't let things bother you, okay? Don't the advice, yeah, the advice here. Don't have there's not a bear on your back. You don't have a bear on your back trying to eat you here. So don't let things bother you here, and realize that you're getting your emotional fulfillment out of this whole entire journey. Yes, this is going to, yep, and the advice is everything's going to work out fine. That's beautiful energy. So I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.